Ashe family. This is Edwin Rose, always trying to bring you the truth. Also AKA Aman Rose. Um, so I just got a lot of stuff to get off my chest, man. But the main topic is brother polite. Um, but I want to address some things. Um, the conscious community. Let me be very clear. The conscious community does not have leaders. The conscious community, for the most part, has teachers. Um, And once again, there's levels to this. Um, Never gonna doubt that the brother didn't put out some great information. And like I said, I know Moors that put out great information, but I know your history, I know your background. I'm not gonna fuck with you. Um, so what really threw me is the dates on this shit. So when I first saw this shit, I thought it just happened. So actually, this shit happened on the 7th. July 7th, I want to say 6. It happened 6/8/2021. So this shit happened 2 months ago. And I am kind of, like I said, I'm shutting off my links to everybody, that I used to fuck with. I don't fuck with Young Pharaoh anymore. Um, I'm yeah, Young Pharaoh anymore. I don't follow a lot of people's shit. And this is what happens when you become a teacher. You don't follow. You lead. And I've told you guys, I've thrown my hat into the leadership ring, but black people don't want leaders. I've thrown my hat into the leadership ring. And I told y'all, I'm tired of talking about what can we do. I have the answers. Here's what I would like to do. Let's go. You know, but we don't have leaders like most people outside of the conscious community would like to say he was a leader of the conscious community. He wasn't a fucking leader of the conscious community. A lot of people has turned their backs on this brother. And once again, if you go through my page, you see a lot of his material not shared on my page. Family, as a person for our people, and it's getting harder. And no, it's not. It's not. It's getting harder for you guys to distinguish the real from the fake because you're so caught up in the fakeness. You're so caught up in it. When a person cons someone, hustles someone, that's a red flag for me. That's a red flag for me. That was a red flag when, even Umar Johnson, he got to school now. He finally got, everything up. And so you guys are starting to like him a little bit more. But in the conscious community and people that are awakening, when people do that, that's a red flag. That's when you're supposed to watch the most. That's when you're supposed to like pay close attention to what's going on. So I don't know for the last 2 months where the story has been and what's been going on and why hasn't the mother said anything. But this lets me know the cover up the cover up lets me know that he's probably going to walk away from this. Okay. But let me tell you something. When you become an elite brother, this is how stories are released. So I don't need to know. Like yesterday, I was going to make the video and I'm like, I need more information. But then when I started digging last night, I'm like, wait a minute. So this shit happened. Well, okay, let me be clear. I don't know when it happened. On the warrant to obtain him was sent out on 6/8. So this shit had to happen on 6 something, right? I don't know when this shit happened. I stopped looking. I stopped looking because I understand once you see a gap in the story, once you see a gap in situations, it's going to be covered up. It's finna be made. It's finna be manipulated. It's finna be miscrewed. It's finna be so. Once again, I don't need any more information. That's my personal experience. It's my personal information. So what I did was I looked up the cops report. So forensic evidence. So whatever the story, I don't give. Listen, man. As a person that tell y'all fuck all pedophiles, I don't give a fuck the story, man. I don't care about the story. I care about the truth. I don't care. And this is one thing that I've told y'all that we have to start taking away certain things when we talk. We don't. I'm not looking at a perspective. I'm not looking at all this other shit. I'm watching. First thing I'm doing is I'm watching. I'm observing everything and every move that everything everybody has made. I'm watching all these different videos and I'm watching this bullshit unfold from what with the information that I got to me saying fuck that. That ain't what I want to hear. I don't want to hear. I've only heard one brother support him. I've heard. I've seen 1,700 videos of people saying that they tired of people saying that they didn't, they don't think he did it. And if you support the brother, you're a clown ass this and you that. And everybody just bashing him, and bashing other people for supporting him. I haven't seen those videos. I haven't seen that post. I haven't seen those videos. Only brother that I saw was Sinetta. And y'all already know how I feel about Sinetta. I already told y'all in the conscious community. This is why those brothers have never had me on and never fucked with me because the email information that we went back and forth with is I don't agree with making money off of debates. What are we debating? If you guys are elevated and conscious, what are we debating? We should be sharing information. We shouldn't be debating what the information is. Okay? So, like I told y'all, I used to follow him. So y'all can't come at me with no half-ass bullshit. I used to follow the brother. I've reached out to the brothers. I've deleted all my followings. I've deleted everything got to do with this motherfucker. Everything. So check this out. Forensics evidence confirms Brother Polite as guilty. It's not no alleged bullshit, right? We're not talking about what he allegedly did. I don't care what you what happened. I don't care where you were. I don't care where you were going. I don't give a fuck. This is what I give a fuck about, right? The 14-year-old victim, TS, had a total of 6 confirmed semen stains on her shirt and scarf, and the DNA warrant was obtained and served on the defendant of Noik, I don't know how to pronounce his last name, on 6/8/2021. It is now 8/19/2021. This was 6/8/2021. The DNA sample from Novak was transported to the Miami-Dade Forensic Lab and analyzed on 8/10/2020. The Miami-Dade forensics report confirmed that the semen found on the 14-year-old victim matches the defendant, Noik. Noik is since been served. His bond was denied. You ain't got shit to say. What are we listening for? What are we entertaining anything for right now? This is what I get pissed off about our people. Because not only do we react the wrong way, we react so late that it's like, dude, y'all telling me this shit happened 2 months ago and reporting it like it happened yesterday, over the weekend or some bullshit, like 4 days ago. Nah, this shit was, like I said, man, these nasty motherfuckers definitely know who to do this to. They definitely know who to do this to, man. I don't give a fuck what your work has been, man. I don't care what your work has been, man. You and like I said, and some people, I don't know the sister name. I'll follow her. I did say that I wanted to reach out to her one day. Her name is TK something, TK Talks or something like that. Tanya TK, I think that's her name. I don't know. I don't think that's the right one because she does a lot of talking. She calls herself the Queen God, which I think she's right. But I watched a little bit of her live yesterday, and I think she got some of the information wrong because the girl wasn't penetrated. Um, but like she said, more information is going to come out because they haven't done a toxicology report on her blood because he drugged her. So see, now we're not going to talk about alleged because we can't. There's no fucking alleged in the story. You're a pedophile. You're a rapist. You're a dirty motherfucker. You're a rat ass motherfucker. Because even if you didn't penetrate her, you sat there and jacked off and came all over her, forcefully had oral sex with her while she was unconscious. And I don't know. Maybe the and see. Here's another thing. Even if check this out. Even if the toxicology report comes back that she didn't have any drugs in her, he was probably trying to get her to throw up to get his semen out of her just in case something got, because he's a think he's smart type of motherfucker. He's a think he's smart type of motherfucker. So in the process of her being too drunk or too far gone, he was like, "Let me make her throw up to get the semen or the drugs out of her system." But once again, the story doesn't matter, motherfucker. How your nut get on a 14-year-old? This is where we look bad as a people family. This the daddy her daddy right now should be her daddy and his friends right now should have been in jail because they caught this nigga beat the brakes off of him. This is another reason why I say, you know what, man, I'm tired of all the talking. Y'all know what we should do? We should separate. We should separate. We should stop following these fake, phony motherfuckers. This is why I threw my leadership title into the conscious community. And it's not just for the conscious community, it's anybody that thinks that we need to separate from the tyranny that we face. And once again, it's going to be leaving back people that look like us. Are we going to have a few that come along that's hiding that shit? Yes. Yes. But when we find out, we're going to beat the brakes off of a motherfucker. So you know what's going to happen to all the other motherfuckers that feel like that? And you know what? I saw, check this out. I saw, I watched about 5 minutes of Kevin Wesley, ex-pastor Kevin Wesley. Yeah, man. Yeah. That's why I say I'm all over the place because he did support the brother. He did kind of start off very, very sketchy. And I ain't gonna say he supported the brother because he said if who knew he would do something this horrible, and he had his queen in the background shaking her head. But we got short memories, man. We got short memories that this is another man that was accused of trying to sodomize a man or trying to turn a man out. This is another man that was accused of trying to turn another man out. So I am, and I hope you guys see. And I hate it. I hate that it's happening, but I think it's also good that it's happening. So because the conscious ones of us that's left standing and still talking and still preaching and still trying to get our people to separate, we will be left standing. I think, like I said, do I think it's bad? I think it's sad. I think it's sad that this brother is now getting exposed when he should have got exposed years ago. Years ago. And here's the sad part about it. I'm not mad at him because a predator is going to be a predator. But when you put up a fence and you protect listen, this goes to the women, this goes to the men, this goes to the people that call themselves a group or whatever. When you put up a fence and you have a defense system and the predator gets in, I can't blame you because at least you tried. Even if it was just a fucking wire with cans tied around the area, and this is my little area that I'm trying to protect. This is the wire with a can. At least you tried. At least you tried. When you motherfuckers out there man, woman, indifferent, whoever the fuck you are, don't put up any defense system. And these predators proceed to come in there and they proceed to take our babies and they proceed to keep doing this shit. Because here's our issue: our black women don't want to listen to the black men. The young black men don't want to listen to the black men. The black women don't want to have trust. Hey, man, all these things is hitting home right now, man, because me and my kid's mother went our separate ways a while back, man. And I told her she can go live her life, man. Go be you, go do you. I don't want no man around my children. I don't want no man around my children. I have 3 children with her. I don't want no man around my children. Now, if this is somebody that you've dated for years and you feel comfortable, still, I don't want that man around my children. And my kids are older. At 14, that was a no-no. You not having no strange nigga around my kids. I don't care who he is. I don't care what he's done. I don't give a fuck. And see, this is what I say. Y'all don't understand some of this stuff because y'all won't listen. Y'all just people are just talking out of the side of their ass with shit. And okay, you dating brother polite. Okay, you go date brother polite. You leave my daughter here. Let me also tell you why I'm pissed off with the general public. His wife was 16. One of his second wife was 16, and nobody really banged on this. See, this is what I'm saying. Y'all, the black community, man, y'all something. Because y'all will go back and hold something over a motherfucker head until something happened. Now you want to come out and pull it out like it's a gem. No, that should have been the sediment way back before. We're not going to say, hey, man, I knew Edwin was such and such and such. Because if it was me, y'all wouldn't hold it. Y'all wouldn't hold that. That's sick. You holding information that his wife was 16 when he first met her. So we know you. We know you crossing the line already. We know you dirty already. Your wife was 16. Now people want to drop that information like it's a gem. No, motherfucker, listen. No, 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 no. Like I told y'all, I have a very fucked up taste about all of the people in and around African Bambaataa. I have a very bitter taste in my mouth for every motherfucker around African Bambaataa, male or female. You know why? Because you motherfuckers did nothing to stop the injustice that this motherfucker was doing to little boys in the community. Now, why I say that is because you motherfuckers are getting on TV 20, 30 years later running your fucking mouth. The people around him, oh, that was New York biggest secret. What the fuck you mean it was New York biggest secret? This is why I tell y'all, man, I don't like a lot of you motherfuckers. I don't. Because you guys are hiding shit. You won't get out there and say you think it's snitching when a motherfucker is preying on our community, motherfuckers. No, that's not the right thing to do. You don't shut up about that. You be like, hey man, I think what y'all doing is wrong, man. Y'all raping these boys. That's not. I can't fucking fuck with you. I can't fuck with your music. I can't be your concert promoter. I can't be your janitor. I can't be your soldier. I can't be nothing. I cannot be part of you. And you're raping boys in the community. I cannot fuck with you. Wait a minute. Y'all mean to tell me that Sarnetta knew, young Pharaoh knew, somebody interviewed this fool knew, and other people in the community knew that this man had already preyed on a 16-year-old and introduced her as his wife. And also that this motherfucker was going around introducing one of the, I don't know if it's the same girl or a different girl. I got so many stories in my head now that it's like I just want to I want to vomit the information out. I want this nigga erased off of my memory right now. That he was bringing this one girl around, introducing her as his daughter, and she was actually his wife. And you motherfuckers was quiet. You motherfuckers are the problem. Us black people in the community, you're the fucking problem. You're the fucking problem. If you knew about some shit and you didn't say some shit, you are the fucking problem. How you my friend? How you my friend and you don't intervene? How you my loved one and you don't intervene? How? How? See, everything that I'm talking about, once again, is all connected. You know how people say when you become conscious, you become alone. You get alone, and it's a lonely road. This is why. Because we don't fuck with these motherfuckers because they dirty or they have the possibility of being dirty. And now here it is, and y'all just sucking their dicks. And y'all won't take heed to any red flags. Y'all won't take caution because a motherfucker can speak well. Those are the dirtiest ones right now in our history. In our history, those are the dirtiest ones. MLK watched a woman get raped. Y'all know it. Y'all know it. The FBI told him if he didn't cooperate and keep quiet, they was gonna release the tapes. The fuck out of here, man. The ones that talk the best is the ones that does the dirtiest shit because you know why? They trying to. They not for us. They trying to be part of a bigger. Well, they trying to be part of the system instead of being part of true black consciousness. They trying to prey on us. Well, they not trying. They preyed on us. And this is why I tell y'all, man. And I'm not mad. Listen. Once again, I'm not mad that the donation page ain't got a dime in it. I'm saying if you guys are looking for somebody to lead, if you guys really want some true sovereignty, if you guys want the answer to all of our issues, I'm here. I'm here. I'm here. Now, if you want a fucking museum, and see, this is what bothers me about our people, right? So let me ask y'all something. How many black people listen to my voice? I know this I probably want to get but 20 views. How many black people on my page or see this? How many of you guys have went to a museum? And don't sit up here and tell me ain't no black history in museum. You just there's one of the biggest things that they're talking about right now throughout the world is returning all the artifacts from Africa to back to Africa. So don't tell me there's no black history in fucking museums. But how many of you motherfuckers actually go? You don't go. So do you think, let me ask you guys as a collective black group right now, do you think a museum is what the fuck we need right now? Do we need $1.1 million donated by 10,000 backers? $1.1 million for a fucking museum? Do we need a fucking museum right now, man? Huh? I mean, you could have started a web page. You could have pulled up all the artifacts. You could have created a website and said this is so everybody could see the information, so everybody could see this museum. You could have did a digital museum. But he is building Tariq Nasheed is building a museum. He I guess he asked for donations and you motherfuckers gave him $1.1 million. Hmm. See, that's why I say, man, y'all gotta find. If you think that's the answer, man, you think that's gonna solve any issue that we have. I mean, fuck. What the fuck am I talking about there? I'm talking about creating a casino resort that generates money that we can put into the community. A casino resort with that money that we generate, we put back into buying up the blocks and buying up communities and just buying up land. That communal resort, that casino resort, that if somebody has an idea that they want to start that, and if here's the thing, I want to start franchises. I already told y'all this. So we're going to start our own franchise. We're going to feed our own selves. We're going to govern our own selves. We're going to have our own clothing line, our own everything, our own. I want organic soap. I want so people come to this communal property in this resort. We're going to have products that we use that's for us. Doesn't have aluminum in it. Doesn't have mercury in it. And and we're not going to be talking about no shots because we're going to be eating right, living right, and doing right. So y'all got to understand. Do you want a school and a resort right now, and a school? You need. Do we need? Listen to me, family. Do we need a school that's going to keep needing money every every few years? That school is going to every year. That school is going to need money. Why? Because you're going to need paper every year. You're going to need material every year. You're going to need supplies every fucking year. You're going to need food to feed the kids every fucking year. You're going to need money. So, do schools generate that amount of money to actual, say, if you got a school that has 1,000 children in it, it's built for 1,000 children. It's not built for 6,000. It's a small school. It's built for 1,000 students. Do you think that school generates enough money to feed each one of those children every day, and have money to pay for the staff, and have money to put out to create a social media page to do all this other stuff? Schools don't generate money like that. Schools get money from the state. Schools generate money from athletics. That helps them out. Schools generate money. They have to generate money to take care of things. Other money that's coming from the state is allocated towards books, towards food, towards XYZ. You understand that, right? Look at how our school is set up. Look how deep the school system is set up. It is not set up to be an independent situation. A casino resort, independent. Money is spent, money is generated. Now we take that money and we do for us. So you think we need a school and a fucking museum? You think we need a museum, family? Right now, what's going on in the world? You think we need a museum? What's that going to generate? What is it going to generate, family? What is it going to do for the community? What? It's in LA. So once again, we can't help people on the other coast. But y'all, this is what I'm saying. Y'all like this shit anyway. But anyway, let me get back to this pedophile, dirty dick motherfucker. So, and this is why I tell y'all got to be conscious, looking at conscious people, because they're not preying on true conscious people. They're not. Listen, family. This is why I say this. Conscious people aren't leaders. We're teachers. I'm trying to teach y'all. I've been trying to teach y'all. I've been telling y'all that certain conscious people, they don't really do this shit for the conscious community. The conscious community doesn't come out. Now, let me tell you something. I went to see Dr. Umar, right? I think maybe in that building, maybe there was three other conscious men. The rest of them were women. They don't prey on the community. They don't prey on the conscious community. They prey on the black community. They play on the unconscious. They play on the sheeple that we talk about that we're trying to wake up. That's who they prey on. So they're not a leader of the conscious community. They're leader of the sheep. Let's get that shit right. So I don't know, man. We got to do better. I mean, I don't know. I don't know, man. I don't know. And I want y'all, like I told y'all, man, I want y'all to keep that same energy with it. I know a lot of people didn't like the brother. I know a lot of people didn't like the whatever. But I want y'all to keep that same energy, man. How y'all cancel him, and rightfully so. He should be. He should be. But I know there's going to be people on there that's going to be just like how they support R. Kelly, how they support Michael. They love him. But once you cross the line, excuse me, but once you cross the line, In my book, you're done. Especially being a sexual predator, man. Once you cross that line, man, it's nothing. I don't want to hear nothing. There's nothing I want to hear from the game. I don't want to see any old Michael Jackson videos. I don't want to see any. I told y'all I don't want to see anything about mystical. I don't want to see anything about young Pharaoh. I don't want to see these things. And I understand that some of you guys gonna still like the brother, but it's a wrap, man. It's a wrap. It's a wrap. And I want y'all to keep that energy with everybody, but I want y'all to understand that we need to separate. I know, like I said, I know the black community in general doesn't want a leader, but I've thrown my hat into that leadership ring only because I'm tired of talking. I'm tired of this shit. I'm tired of exposing fake motherfuckers. The realest motherfucker that y'all can find on the internet. The realest motherfucker that y'all can find on the internet. And like I said, I've had it done. When my page was open, I've had motherfuckers go back 6, 7 years. Oh man, you talking about Creflo Dollar. I'm like, okay, Creflo Dollar was one of my mentors. You used to praise Jesus. Yeah, yeah. Until I started questioning everything. There's a when you evolve, when you become conscious, there's a time that you wasn't. Dumb motherfucker. Don't be so dumb. Don't be so stupid. Don't do that. Cause don't get wrapped up. Cause don't get wrapped up into, oh, I was taking her to talk to the baby. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck about that. I was gonna take her to the club and go do this and go do that. Okay, that's fine. Well, what happened to my baby? Why my baby all bruised up? And why my baby eyes is all walled up? Why my baby is all disheveled? Why my baby is this? Why my baby is that? Because you tried to rape her. That's why my baby is like this. I ain't got shit else to say to you, motherfucker. And as a community, I ain't got shit else to say to none of you motherfuckers that are out there hiding this shit. Y'all do it all the time. Y'all do it all the time. Y'all will not intervene for shit. Y'all some sorry motherfuckers. A predator's gonna be a predator. Y'all gotta understand that a fox is. You can't put a fox in a chicken coop and then be like, oh, he's a good fox. He's a trained fox. That fox would never do no shit like that. Motherfucker, you better teach. You better teach these children, these babies, that a motherfucking fox is not your friend. Especially if you're a little sheep, if you're a little piece of chicken shit. If you're a little chicken, you better teach them motherfuckers to befriend you, so it's an easy meal. They'll befriend you, so it's an easy meal. See, it's not about bashing nobody. It's about educating you guys, and you guys don't want to listen to conscious community. But the ones you do listen to, the ones that get popular, the ones that get money, and they flashing their money, and they showing their women, and they showing their cars, y'all like that. So all he did was do what the rappers do, man. That's why you don't see him on my page. Not like he used to be on my page. Like when I first became conscious, he was one of the first brothers I was following. But like I said, once you follow someone and you pay attention to someone, even if it's the worst person that you can think of, and I know a lot of people think Mike Tyson is one of the worst persons on the planet, and he was accused of rape. But see, you don't know how to read evidence. You don't know how to go into the thing and say, okay, I'm reading this. This doesn't read like rape. She performed oral sex. He had saliva in his drawers. So you mean to tell me a woman is going to get raped and not bite the shit out your dick? So even with that being said, let me get to the point, because I'm way past my time right now. I know this is going to be long. Let me get past my point. Even if you listen to Mike Tyson, he might drop a gem every blue moon. Okay, because he's the opposite of Brother Polite, right? So you want to say this brother is very, very intelligent. This brother is not so intelligent, but if you listen to this man, every blue moon he might drop something very intellectual. Okay, y'all get the comparison. This is a very intelligent brother. So every blue moon He's going to drop something that's very, very ignorant. He's going to drop some shit that's not right. He's going to say something that's not right. He's going to do something that's not right. Yin and yang, opposite spectrum. If you listen to a person that's not intelligent, or you think is not intelligent, long enough, they might say some shit that you be like, damn, god damn, that was fucking amazing. Same thing here. You listen to a motherfucker that is promoting their intelligence, they're gonna say their true character is gonna come out, and they're gonna say some fucked up shit. When you're not pure, and you're not for the people, and you're not speaking for the people. Because once again, I can get up here and bang on Christianity, the Muslims, and all this other bullshit that keep us separated, and all the other facades and false contracts and false flags that we fly up under. But when I talk about us, I'm talking about all of us moving. Anybody from any area, any genre, moving to do the resort, moving to live on communal property, and we protect us. And we can't. I can't protect you and you in LA. But once that happens, I can put a subdivision in LA. I can put, we can put little subdivisions all over the country, and we can continue to buy our lands and grow and have bigger subdivisions all over the place. That's from the first donation page. That's from the building the resort. And that's what could happen. Like I told y'all, $1.3 billion. What we couldn't do, fam. We could do whatever we want. That's the goal. That is the answer, and we can do it. But we gotta stop following and allowing people to prey on us. You gotta pay attention to what these motherfuckers is doing, family. You really do. You really do. But like I said, that's my take, man. I'm not mad at the wolf being a wolf, man. I'm so mad at the people not exposing these motherfuckers sooner. Come on, family. How you don't expose this shit sooner than this? I've never heard about his wife being 16 until yesterday. But they say a lot of people knew. I never, I don't even remember the brother name. The brother, the Hassan Campbell dude. Once again, you know, we can talk about, he's not a leader of nothing, but we can talk about people doing things for likes and people doing things to expose people, which is cool. And like I said, rightfully so. It should be. People should not be hiding this shit. But I didn't know anything about African Bambaataa until that brother spoke up. And then when that brother spoke up, like I said, now you got motherfuckers talking about something 40 years ago, 45 years ago. Yeah, what African Bambaataa and them was doing was the community secret. It was the biggest community secret in hip hop. What? So you motherfuckers knew. So see, this is why I say I listen and I sit back. I don't react with emotions. I listen and I sit back. And by listening, you can analyze. When you become conscious, first thing is you become a communicator. You don't become a teacher. You become a communicator. You learn how to receive information. You learn how to dissect information, what I call connecting the dots. African Bambaataa and them brothers was the biggest, back in the day, that was the biggest secret in hip hop. Wait a minute. So if it was a secret, that means you motherfuckers knew because you kept the secret. I can't fuck with y'all. That's why I tell y'all don't listen, man. Y'all don't listen. This is what pisses me off about our community. We don't listen. We don't listen to motherfuckers because this could have been resolved years ago. Right now, my distaste right now is with the people, with our community. And I know, I get it, fam. I get it. Y'all like this entertainment shit. Y'all like the bullshit. That's why y'all donated $1 million to a funky ass fucking museum. 10,000 people raised $1 million for a motherfucking museum. Y'all gave over $600,000 to Dr. Umar Johnson for a fucking school that you're gonna have to fund every year because it's not gonna be state sanctioned. It's not gonna be sanctioned by the state. So who's gonna fund it? He builds this school. Who's gonna fund it? This is why you gotta have a basketball team. This is why you gotta have a football team. You gotta have a debate team. You gotta have a chess team. You gotta get into. You got to do all that shit to enter shit to raise money. Hey man, y'all come see our debate team, man. We got the smartest, brightest, intelligent brothers and sisters out there, and we're high school and we're going against college kids. Hey man, $100 at the door. Y'all got to do that. They got to do that to make money. How else they gonna make money? How else is an independent private school gonna make money? Oh man, shit. Tuition here. Cause see, I know what the tuition is at Gorman because my kids were. I was trying to get my kids to go to Gorman High School. I know the tuition. It's 40,000 a semester. Where's your pool of kids that want to go to your school, that in your area, that parents are gonna pay $40,000 a semester for? Like I said, man, this is the shit that y'all follow. This is the shit that y'all do. But I'm throwing my hat in the ring as a so-called black leader. I have a plan. I have a goal. I have something for us to become independent, have our own banking system, have our own everything. And predators will be treated how predators should be treated. When you see a fox in your chicken coop, I'm a country boy, sorry. I'm a country boy. So when you see a fox in your chicken coop, what do you do with that fox? Do you try to find out why that fox is there and what the story is? What do you do when you find that motherfucker, huh? When you see a snake eating your chicken eggs, what do you do? You, hey snake, um, why are you here? What was your story? No, no, you don't do that. You see a dog chasing your geese. You see a wolf chasing your sheep. What do you do? So I'm gonna tell you what we did. So my grandmother, and I've told y'all this story several times. My grandmother had a double barrel shotgun, and when the dogs would get in the chicken coop, I this was my task. This was my job. I even spent the night in by the basketball court one night, and because the dogs was breaking into it like early morning, and by the time we got out there, the chickens would already be fucked up or rattled, and I stayed the night. I went up there like at 9 o'clock at night and slept up there so I can get a good shot at them. Killed one. I think I got two, but I killed one. So what we do is we kill those predators. You don't you don't play with them. You don't interrogate them. You don't try to find out. It's past time trying to figure out why our motherfucker is sick. You're sick. Okay. Well, you cannot prey on our babies. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna treat you like that fox. We're gonna treat you like that dog. We're gonna treat you like that snake. All right, family. I do this because I'm tired. I'm tired of you guys falling back into the same hole every fucking year. We falling into the same fucking trap. People are getting exposed and people are getting this. I'm tired of the shit. We got the power to do it. We have the financial power to do it. I'm not asking you guys to break your bank. I'm not asking you guys to do anything. All I ask you guys to go to Free Funder, share it. Tell your story. Tell your story and share it. We will have we will have a detox time because there's a time, man. We got to detox from this shit. You can't bring once again. You can't bring that toxic energy into the community, man. Like I said, you cannot be up ex. You cannot tell me you're an ex pedophile and you want to come into the community and kick it with us because you're black. No, bro. Everybody's gonna have to detox. You're gonna get all this system ooze. It needs to ooze out your brain. Okay. All right, man. I do this because I'm tired. I'm tired. I'm really tired, man. We got to start looking at things differently. And I'm going to start addressing it more because obviously you guys aren't paying attention. I talk about the motherfuckers that I hate, that I don't support, that I don't understand why we as a black community support them. I don't understand. But we keep falling right back into the same old bullshit. All right, man. Ashe.